So we ordered fresh baked morning bread here in Rödhamn, and it was delivered to the boat this morning with today's weather forecast. Northwesterly wind 1 to 5 meters per second, good visibility and a happy sun.
Last night when we arrived, had 4 boats to get in and boats to move, and it was really busy, so it was a bit of chaos and everything, you know, and then we got together, dinner happens and whatever. So YouTubing is actually a little bit difficult when you're with a lot of other people. Not complaining, because actually it's better when you're traveling in a group. It's a good dynamic, you know. We had a good fun set of games last night. We played Sequence, I don't know whether you know it, but yeah. What a beautiful morning though, guys. I mean, it's amazing here when the weather is just calm, the sun's out, it's really nice. But Rödhamn is a very busy place, so you know, if you like more of the quiet zones, quiet areas, yeah, it's probably not the place for you. It's very noisy, very crowded here, but at the same time, it's a good vibe as well. Anyway, you know, depends what you like. Today we're going to move on, actually not too far, because yesterday we did a long trip, so we tried to mix it up a little bit actually, and not do 2 long trips in 2 days, because then it can get a bit samey and old. But yeah, we're going to head towards Möholm today, which you've been to before on the channel, but it's a beautiful place, so we can't resist. And then we're going to head a bit further east from there. What the bloody hell are you?
Soft-boiled eggs, fresh baked rolls, just nice breakfast in the sun.
Nice. It's too hot now, isn't it?
No, it's lovely.
Yeah. You know, we'll go back to the rain and fog.
And the daily ginger shot.
So guys, when we came in last night, actually, we had to put the anchor down. And the same exact problem we had last year actually is that we put the anchor down in this corner and these boats can't get out. So what I've just done actually is just tied onto this buoy. Well, we did that last night. And so that these boats can get out, I've just dropped the anchor line on the bottom, and then I can just pick it up on the way out, and I don't need to do anything. So that's kind of handy. That worked out nicely. I'll just need to move the bow across a bit now, and then we'll have a buoy.
Hello. Look at this.
Absolutely no wind in the Baltic, on this side today at least. It's very rare that you see this. Just glassy water. And Floss has got the biggest stick in the world that she can, yeah, she's in the water again. Yep, there she goes.
And then Ollie steals the stick.
Yep, I got the stolen.
You can see where the rock has been.
Yeah.
So nothing too dramatic on the way out. I just needed to remember that I had the anchor down as well. Of course you don't want to sail away with the anchor still attached to the back of the boat and down. That wouldn't have been a great idea. Luckily I remembered.
What a day, guys. What a day. Flat calm. Beautiful. I've got 3 boats behind us right now. So friends Paolo and Mimi there, and then I add 400, and then Catty, my boat in my life, is just behind them, and then Chris and Leslie are just behind them a little bit. But yeah, no sailing today, no wind. I mean, you can see people trying to sail, but they've got the motors on at the same time. Ah, finally summer, finally. Happy times. Over the last few days actually, the radar stopped working again, and I could really do with that working sometimes, especially low visibility. It would take a lot of stress away, especially spotting small boats and things like that, fast moving boats. But you know, the war continues in fixing the radar. It's been going on for 1.5 years now, and I've pretty much tried replacing everything on the way except the radar cable and the dome. I'm almost thinking that it's something to do with the plotter as well, because the network connection sometimes is working, sometimes is not on the internet side of it. So I don't know, it's hard. That's a hard one. Anyway, just enjoying this motoring around to Möholm now. It's about 6 miles, nothing major today. Just going to enjoy that. How many meters are they?
So this was one of those tricky moorings where the crosswind isn't really strong, but it's strong enough to cause a bit of a problem.
I'm going to hold the boat now, okay? Might be a bit tricky in this wind. You've got to really get in a position where you can hold it. Can you hold it?
So the wind is blowing directly on the starboard beam, and you can see the boat slowly moving to the left there. Aurora fully loaded weighs about 11 tons, and she's got quite a high freeboard, so in this wind with difficult footing on the rocks, it's quite hard for Tanya to hold. There's two ways you could do this. I could either stay at the helm, or I could go forward, jump off the front of the boat and help Tanya hold the boat.
How far away from the rocks is it? You're not going to be able to hold it.
Personally, I'd prefer the safer option to stay at the helm. That way I've got control of the engine, so I can keep the boat safe. So with Aurora drifting to port, into shallower waters and into more rocks there, it's quite an easy decision just to pull back. I told Tanya just to drop the rope in the water and I'd sort everything out once I got back out again.
Because you can't hold it. Let the rope go. Yep.
Once out, there's no danger of hitting anything quickly, so I can drag the rope in, prepare the ropes, prepare the stakes that Tanya needs, then I can go forward and drop them off to her. So I put all the things she needs on the very front of the boat, so I can just go in, she can pick them up, and then go out again. That way, when Tanya has the tools, the ropes and the stakes, she can pre-prepare, tie the rope off to either a tree or knock a stake in one of the rocks, and then drag it back to where Aurora will be when I next come in. That way, all she has to do is jump on the front of the boat and tie the rope to the cleat, and then the boat's secure with the anchor on the stern as well. Usually when we know it's a crosswind, Tanya would take the ropes and stakes with her the first time, so we would only have to go in and out twice. But it doesn't matter how much time it takes really, as long as you're calm, comfortable, the boat's safe, everything's going to be fine.
And get another line ready.
And of course, with all that hard work done, being the windward boat, it makes it a lot easier for the others to come in because the wind isn't going to blow them so far to port. Beautiful Möholm, guys. Coming in was a bit of a hassle with the wind, but now the wind's dropped off. It's absolutely perfect out here. Just look at that. It's been an unusual mooring over there with the guy with the anchor, and then the ropes going to shore, but it's okay. We picked the best side anyway on this side. You know, we've got our own little private island around here. Really, really beautiful. Dogs can run around a little bit. You know, they're not going to go anywhere, they can't get anywhere ashore, so it's pretty nice actually. And we've got all 4 boats here now as well. So we're a little flotilla out here, that's pretty cool. Water is currently 20, almost 22 degrees I think in here, which is absolutely perfect. You know, you can go swimming, it doesn't even feel that cold. So beautiful. You may remember we was here 2 years ago actually, same place, just on the opposite side of the bay here, and we did a little dinghy excursion, so we plan to do that maybe tomorrow as well. But got a spring across to this side, so you know, even if the wind gets a little bit stronger from, you know, across the bay here, all 4 boats are now springed up against each other, so we're not going anywhere. Feel pretty safe. Really nice feeling also. What the hell? Yeah, Ollie. Good boy.
Crazy.
It's a bit too hot now, isn't it?
Anything like this.
Yeah, it's a bit too warm. Could do with some grey stuff back again. You know?
Stop
Too loud.
complaining. Very happy.
Yeah. Good morning. It's another beautiful morning. 28 degrees now in Möholm over here. Really, really nice, that's for sure. And yeah, no wind either. Yeah, this morning just took down the code 0, got that all down so it's not sitting in the sun. It's not a code 0 that you can leave out in the sun for a long time, one of those UV code 0s or whatever. That would be nice, but you know, we've got to protect it a little bit. So that came down. Dinghy's in the water, supboard's in the water as well. Just, yeah, got all the toys out now. And we're staying here for another day, and then we're moving further east. So looking forward to that. Henrik's over there with his insane dinghy. I've been looking forward to this place, and you know, when you come this far, you're always a bit apprehensive on whether it's going to be nice or not, but this just delivered. It's really superb, you know, so beautiful.
Look at this place. Oh, big rock.
Super nice, you know. The rest of them are gone on paddleboards and other dinghies up there. Yeah, I'll join them in a minute, but it's just me and Ollie on the dinghy right now. The wind was light. We spent the whole day out on the dinghies having a picnic, going for swims. It was incredible. Then we decided the wind was so light that we would go out to the outer archipelago, and try and find a rock to be on, and this was the best decision we made.
Look at this. This is not Åland. This is somewhere else in the world. Feels like absolutely stunning. Look at this. Guys, this is a secret place. Don't tell anybody about this, because I just want to keep it the way it is. Very quiet, very calm. It's beautiful.
Is it called that?
Gondola man, I don't know. Gondola man. It's just stunning.
Yeah,
I haven't got much else to say today. I'm just enjoying the unusual weather in Sweden, or in Åland rather. It's just so good.
Ever since we made the decision to go back to Åland this year, I just wanted to go to that place where we had the picnic earlier, because so many good memories of that place, and I just really wanted to show our friends that as well, and the whole journey around these islands and this little archipelago in itself. It's so amazing and so special.
Yeah, so.
Leslie, could you bring 2 small bowls as well? Yeah. Pronto. Pronto.
What are you doing? Hmm?
Okay.
Carlos. Ali, come here, because you're gonna get hurt if you fall. Ali, come here.
The game is yet young.
Come here.
Really? Really? Holy shit.
Now it's Leslie.
She's having a baby.
I might need another beer.
Is it okay if we're unhappy?
It's a girl.
Yeah, she's gonna pull it off. Yeah, you poke the bear will fight back. Oh!
Everybody is quite tired after a day out in the sun and lots of lovely experiences, so now it's just a chill out evening on the boat.
This is about one of the first times in Scandinavia, in Stockholm, that we've had the hatches open with the fly nets there, so no mosquitoes can get in. There's plenty of mosquitoes here right now, but just to keep cool. We're really enjoying that. It's hot, but still good.
Once again guys, thanks for coming aboard and joining us on this adventure. When I'm editing these videos from the previous season, it's a special experience. It brings back great memories and it gets us excited for the next season. I can't wait. And of course, thank you Patreons as well. You may have noticed this season there's a new camera being used, and this is thanks to you guys, together with a little bit of YouTube money as well. So really appreciate that support. It keeps the channel afloat. See you next time guys.